Guys, welcome back to Southern Extreme TV. Today we're going to be bringing you another turkey hunting tip. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I want to talk to you about turkey hunting. It is getting close to time. We're still about 4 weeks away from the opening day of season. But I've had a lot of people messaging me and telling me that you really enjoyed the turkey hunting tip videos. So I figured I'd kind of kick off the turkey season a little early and give you guys a turkey hunting tip. This is a tip that I really like to tell people, and it's the majority of my tips are very, very simple and very easy, and they're not that methodical. But it's things that a lot of people don't really think about sometimes, and they take for granted doing some of these simple steps that can really help them put a bigger turkey in the back of the truck, or potentially put more turkeys in the back of your truck. And what I want to talk about is partnering up. So many times we get so bent on, I've got to go, it's me, myself, and I. And that's great and fine and dandy. You can be quieter hunting by yourself. You can obviously be a little more mobile hunting by yourself. And you don't have a second factor in there of trying to say, hey, I wonder if this guy is going to be concerned about walking another 300 or 400 yards into the woods. You don't have all those factors playing into your decisions when you're hunting with somebody. However, you do lose a whole lot, you lose an advantage from only hunting by yourself. And the reason being is, for example, those turkeys that hang up at that 100 to 70, 80, 90 yard range, you know, those stubborn, big, mature gobblers that come in and they won't close that distance. Sometimes if you had that second person or had a partner, that turkey is a dead turkey. And a lot of times what you can do is you got that turkey that's out there hammering, gobbling like crazy. You know it's a big bird, you know it's a mature bird. A lot of times what you can do is you can close a little bit of the distance on him, set up your partner, or have your partner set behind you depending on who the shooter is going to be, and set that person down, whoever the shooter is going to be, get closer to the bird, and then have the second guy back up 30 to 40 yards into the woods. Now, the one thing you got to remember about this, if you use this tactic, the guy that is in the back is going to be the caller. He's the one that's going to be calling. And what you want to do is you want that bird to think that that hen is farther away from him than what he thinks it is. So when he comes into that 100-yard mark to 70-yard mark, he's actually at 40 yards to 50 yards from the shooter in front. Another thing you want to remember if you use this tactic is the guy in the back that's doing the calling, he is not the gunman. He cannot shoot. The only time that he can shoot is if that turkey comes in dead on the right or dead on the left, because your other partner is in front of you, so you've got to be safe when you're doing this. Typically, this is only going to work if you've got somebody that, I'm not going to say is an experienced hunter, but somebody that you've spent some time in the woods with and that you trust to go and get in front of him with a gun. That's just something that you've got to work out, and you've got to make a conscious decision who you're taking into the woods with you. The reason I want to bring this tip to you early season is right now is a very good time if you're a person who has been used to hunting by yourself and hunting alone for quite some time now. It's the time to where you can actually go and find you a partner, find you a good hunting buddy, go do some scouting, walk some properties, get to know each other, start talking tactics and tips, and you know, just start talking about hunting and get to know the guy. If you're new to hunting, go to these forums. There's a lot of pages on here where there's a lot of guys in your local area that are looking for people to team up with and go hunting with. So take advantage of that, guys. If you don't have anybody to go hunt with, I don't know what to say. The hunting community is huge. There's somebody out there that's willing to go with you or take you hunting, and you just got to shake out who's going to be the one pulling the trigger. If it's going to be a rotational thing, all that stuff that you figure out once you find the right person to go and hunt with. It's almost a relationship. You know, you can't just take anybody in on this role. If you're a diehard turkey hunter, you don't want to just take anybody along with you. You want to make sure that they're in it for the long haul. You know, they're going to hunt as long as you're going to hunt, and you're going to hunt as long as they want to hunt. So it's got to be a good, even kill, balanced out relationship. But if you find that person, if you find somebody that you can take into the turkey woods that knows what you're thinking, knows how you hunt, knows the strategy you're going to use on to try to kill that big bird, you can utilize that to your advantage. And those big gobblers, a lot of times you can outthink them if you have two people. Another advantage to having a partner, especially if you have another partner that can call, is being able to separate 15 to 20 yards side by side, know where the person's at, so you know you're not going to be shooting at each other, and you guys can go and yelp and call back and forth to each other, make it sound like you've got two hens. It's just something that's going to be a little more realistic and something that maybe that old mature bird has not heard yet. Whenever all these other guys are going out by themselves, running around chasing, yelping and calling and going crazy, sounding like one bird, you got two people sitting side by side, 10 to 15 yards difference, yelping back and forth, make it sound like two hens chattering. A lot of times that will jack that big bird up, and he will come in on a string right on top of you, and you'll be able to shoot him right in the face. So guys, hopefully this tip was helpful for you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the top left corner. I'm going to be trying to bring you guys a lot more turkey hunting tips as the season goes on. I know the videos have been kind of slow here lately, but I promise I'm going to start repping out a couple more videos for you guys a week and try to get going with them again. So be sure to stay tuned, because once turkey season comes in, I'm going to be doing vlogs, videos, calling techniques, all types of different videos for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch me here on Southern Extreme TV. I'll see you guys next time.